Good evening. If you may please continue to enjoy the delicious food in front of you and your dessert. We are just going to get our program moving so we can move on to the dance floor and on to better things. But please continue. We'll get started. My name is Kelly Hale. I have had the privilege of serving as your ITSEC 2025 program chair. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize many of our volunteer professionals who helped make ITSEC great this year. I would like to start again by thanking the NTSA team, led by Vice Admiral Sean Buck and Debbie Langelier. Their amazing team consistently succeeds behind the scenes to make ITSEC a fantastic week for all of us. Thank you. Next, I want to point out and thank Bob Kleinhampel for leading recognition of NTSA's Top Under 40 initiative. And also thank you to Jen McNamara, Director of Serious Games Showcase and Challenges, and her deputies. They work all year with a team of 40 members and 75 volunteer evaluators to bring that entire showcase here. We are so pleased to have them. Next, I would like to recognize our subcommittee leadership who were key in putting together this year's world-class technical program. I am also going to recognize our organizations on the screen that supported them this year. I am so thankful to their efforts throughout this year and also this week, or this year, yes. They have been truly the dream team and made this happen. Chairs and deputies, as I call your name, please stand and be recognized. So we'll start with the paper subcommittees. For education, Chair Miriam Chaudhry, Deputy Dr. Kara Orvis. Emerging Concepts, Innovations and Technology, Chair Jennifer Wheeler, Deputy Keith Holt. Human Performance, Analysis and Engineering, Chair Scott Johnson, Deputy Dr. Hank Phillips. Policy Standards Management and Acquisition, Chair Rob Epstein, Deputy Dr. Nick Armadiez. Simulation, Chair Tara Kilcullen Oliva, Deputy Tammy Smiley. And training, Chair Mike Thorpe and Deputy Christina Bowens. For tutorials, our Chair, Dr. Charles Cohen and Deputy Simone Youngblood. Professional Development Workshops, Chair Brian Voigt, Deputy Dr. Bob Sottelaire. Next big thing, Chair Dr. Brian Stenstrin, Deputy G. De Figueredo. Knowledge Management, Chair Dr. Marty Bink, Deputy John Augie. And Special Events, Director Carla Cropper, Chair Scott Ariati, and Deputy Dr. Stacy McAllister. Thank you all for creating this year's outstanding program. All right, we are going to move into the awards area now, and we're going to do our Best Tutorial Award notification here. So I would like to now ask Vice Admiral Sean Buck, as well as Dr. Charles Cohen, to join me here on stage to present the Best Tutorial Award. Authors, please stand as your tutorial titles are called out. These will be the nominations.
The nominees for this award are General Generative AI, applying off-the-shelf general AI tools to wargaming. Robert Prescott, Aaron Blair Wilcox, and Sean Frazier, U.S. Army. Second one is quantifying training value in the age of immersive simulation. Dr. Sandro Scalzo and Eric Ultes of CAE. And my personal favorite, Beyond the Hype, a strategic framework for keeping up with AI, Charles Cohen and Steve Rose, Cybernet Systems Corporation. The winner of the Best Tutorial Award is General Generative AI, applying off-the-shelf general AI tools to wargaming. Robert, Aaron, and Sean, congratulations. Please join us.
Thank you, Charles, and congratulations to our winners. All right, we are going to move on to the Best Paper Award. Again, I apologize. I understand we might not have had enough assigned seating. We had, I think, 37 total authors across all of our selections. I hope you did find a spot, and we look forward to celebrating you here. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Paul Bogart to join me on the stage. Paul led the committee that evaluated the nominees from our 6 paper subcommittees. So each subcommittee has a nomination, and we're going to announce the winners after we recognize all of those strong papers. Again, authors, please stand as I call out your paper titles. The best paper nominees are from Education, the use of Silicon Clients as a training tool for emerging mental health specialists. From ITSEC, Trust Chain, Doubt is the Origin of Wisdom. From HPay, Video-Based Performance Evaluation for ECR Drills in Synthetic Training Environments. From PSMA, Utilizing Lessons from Foreign UAS Threats to Inform Domestic Counter-UAS. From Simulation, Multi-Agent Board Game Strategy through Simulation. And from Training, Trainee Action Recognition through Interaction Analysis in CCAT Mixed Reality Training. Excellent. And the ITSEC 2025 Best Paper Award winner is Simulation, Multi-Agent Board Game Strategy through Simulation. Please join us up on stage. I hear the other authors are out there. Please come up and join us. Here they come. Woo! Congratulations. Absolutely. Don't be so shy. Congratulations. Fantastic. Congratulations. Absolutely. Congratulations. Please again congratulate our Best Paper Award winners. Thank you, Paul. That was a good cohort of students, by the way, that were a lot of those authors. Just before we get to that one, one more volunteer I would like to give thanks to is your upcoming ITSEC 2026 program chair, Mr. Michael O'Connor. Michael has been a fantastic deputy chair this year and putting a great program together. Thank you, Michael, for your support. Look forward to a good next year. I now have the pleasure and privilege to introduce your ITSEC 2027 program chair. Yes, we like to plan ahead. Who will work with Michael as next year's deputy program chair, Mr. Scott Ariati. Scott, please stand and once again be recognized. There he is. All right, in closing, I thank our Department of the Air Force Service Principals once again, Heath Morton and King Mulder, also Joe and Carrie. It has been a privilege to work with you throughout this year to create the best ITSEC ever. Mr. Stevens, our Air Force executive, and Colonel Corey Klopstein, our Space Force executive. Thank you for your steady passion and commitment to ITSEC that led to this week, where our technical program highlights strategic and tactical communication community needs and showcase technical advancements in mission-relevant training and education. And for both, by the way, running strong during the ITSEC 5K Wednesday morning and also leading 8:30 a.m. panels that same morning. What great examples of getting things done. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our Air Force and Space Force executives, Mr. Rodney Stevens and Colonel Corey Klopstein.
Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Hale, for the introduction. Some of us rolled on the 5K, others ran. Okay, so before I get into my formal remarks, I just would like to take the opportunity just to speak. One, we saw Admiral Buck already, I think, tee things up with a go Navy versus go Army type of a construct, and I have a feeling General Beeler will follow with some banter. So for the United States Air Force, we really don't have any skin in the game. We were 4-8 this year. We lost to Navy. We lost to Army. So what does one do? We tell a dad joke. All right. So in the spirit of the holiday season, with the beautiful poinsettias up here, here's a dad joke for you. What do you call a wreath made of $100 bills? No answer? Over here in the Air Force side? A wreath of Franklins. There you go. Okay, so now to my formal remarks. So it really has been an honor. I'm a first-time ITSEC attendee, so this has been a truly humbling experience for me to just be with the greatness that's out here today. It's been an honor to be a part of ITSEC 2025 with my teammate from the United States Space Force, Colonel Corey Klopstein. First, I would like to thank and commend Vice Admiral Buck, Ms. Debbie Langelier, and the entire NTSA staff for delivering such an outstanding conference. Additionally, I would like to extend a special thank you to Dr. Annie Little, to the conference chair, and to Dr. Kelly Hale, our program chair, for an excellent assembly. Vice Admiral Buck, under your leadership, ITSEC continues to set a remarkable standard, and NTSA has clearly demonstrated their commitment to advancing our training and simulation community. ITSEC truly remains the gold standard for training, simulation, and education conferences worldwide. Over the past few days, we've witnessed something extraordinary, the power of collaboration between military, industry, academia, and our industry allies working together to our shared mission of optimizing training to ensure operational dominance. This conference theme was deeply rooted through every presentation, every demonstration, and every conversation in these halls. We've seen how the three critical elements I outlined during my opening ceremony speech work in practice. strategic focus that aligns our training with evolving technologies, innovative approaches pioneered by our defense industrial partners through groundbreaking simulations, artificial intelligence application, and continuous improvement that keeps the pace with emerging threats. I am confident you all, like me, were impressed with the thought-provoking and strategic perspectives provided by our senior leaders and subject matter experts on the numerous panels, along with the technology and innovation from across the services and our industry partners displayed this week. From our scholarship recipients who represent the next generation of modeling and simulation talent, to our Serious Game Showcase winners who demonstrated how learning games transform human cognitive development, you are all contributing to how we optimize training for our military. What we've accomplished here reinforces a fundamental truth. From ancient wisdom, Secretary Hegseth stated on November the 7th, "Those who long for peace must prepare for war." To me, that means readiness. The preparation for war that our forebears understood through drill and discipline has evolved into a sophisticated cognitive mastery of complex, multi-domain operations that we celebrated this week, exemplifying the timeless wisdom of ensuring peace through strength and deterrence born of superior preparation. As we leave this conference, let us remember that the Defense Industrial Base, academic partners, and our international allies are our strategic advantage. The foundation has been laid through our collective efforts. Now we must build upon it, continuing to invest in our people with world-class training opportunities, strengthen our partnerships across the defense industrial complex and academia, and foster that culture of learning and innovation where breakthrough capabilities emerge and reach our warfighters. I'd like to wish the best to my sister service teammate, Brigadier General Beeler, and the United States Army as they are about to take on ITSEC 2026. Thank you to NTSA and all for making this conference a resounding success. And on behalf of the United States Air Force, God bless and safe travels home.
All right, thank you. Thanks. I just want to say thank you to Tim James for showing restraint, not removing my remarks from this book after I gave him a hard time last year for how our respective Air Force academies performed when we were at that academy. So let's not forget there is a history of the Commander-in-Chief's Trophy. Thank you everyone for an incredible week here at ITSEC. It has been an honor to represent the United States Space Force and co-host alongside the Air Force and my good friend, Mr. Rod Stevens. I've been privileged to witness the remarkable innovation and collaboration that continues to make this event the premier global forum for training and simulation. And first, I want to sincerely thank the NTSA group, Vice Admiral Buck, Debbie Langelier, and the entire NTSA team for your tireless efforts in orchestrating such a successful gathering. This year's theme, optimizing training and ensuring operational dominance, has been a rallying cry for all of us as we work to prepare warfighters for the challenges of today and tomorrow. From groundbreaking technologies to insightful discussions, this week has shown us what is possible when military, industry, academia, and allies come together, just as Admiral Buck talked about earlier. We've learned and exchanged a lot of information regarding interoperable, modular, and innovative solutions for training in contested multi-domain environments. For the United States Space Force, our mission of preparing combat-ready guardians to deter, defend, and prevail in contested, and I do want to re-emphasize contested space domain, is deeply interconnected with advancements shared here this week. You heard Major General Smith discuss the Chief of Space Operations Space Force Vector 2025. You can find that online. It was released last month and also from an esteemed group of space operators in our panel. If you want to hear more about the Space Force priorities and our service, we also have the Space Power Conference right here in Orlando next week. And some of us will be there. We'd love to see you there if you're around. As our CSO outlined in Vector 2025, the Space Force must train our Guardians so they're able to gain and maintain space superiority for the Joint Force. We stood up the OTTI PEO and Program Office, some of our people right over here, to build the system of systems infrastructure required for the evolving contested space domain. Hopefully you're able to hear the OTTI Program Office team give insights into current and future developments where we need your creative solutions to deliver at speed. We're leveraging novel acquisition approaches that allow us to deliver capabilities as quickly as possible, whether it's incorporating space effects into joint and combined exercise environments, or leveraging modular open systems architectures to deliver capability faster. Your contributions directly impact our ability to stay ahead of the threat. Now, I did talk about exchanging information earlier, and I know we had a lot of guardians on the floor, and they were speaking to a lot of you. And you had a lot of interesting questions for us, and so I wanted to go over a couple of those here and set the record straight. We love a countdown. We love a countdown to launch. So if you've ever been able to see a launch and see a rocket and feel that, the rumble in your chest, it's a pretty exhilarating, adrenaline-filled event. I'll try to make this countdown as adrenaline-filled as possible, okay? So, these are the top 5 questions that were asked about the Space Force at ITSEC 2025. Number 5, do you wear mood rings? And the answer is no. The answer is no. We do wear fitness watches, though. Any service can take PT tests twice a year, but we gather information, like this modeling and sim community, right? We gather information on our health all year. Of course, the best, as usual. Number 4, are you building X-wing fighters? And the answer is no. Now, I talked about the scholarship dinner. Not yet. Some of you younger people, maybe in your lifetime, and that's what this community is about, pushing the art of the possible. Number 3, this is about our service uniforms. You saw General Smith wearing one. You saw this really tall guy. This is also a Star Wars theme. You saw this really tall guy, about Chewbacca size, at our booth, wearing one of those, right? Are you a front for the Galactic Empire? Guys, and the answer is no. Not yet. Question number 2. Are you an alien? Now look, guys, we put things in space. We are not from space, okay? We are humans just like you. Just smarter. And the number 1... The number 1 question that we heard here at ITSEC, do you know any aliens? I think you're seeing a pattern here of these questions, the answer to the question. The answer is obviously classified. It's classified, and you guys got to stop asking me this question. You're making me uncomfortable, okay? Please. No, but in all seriousness, okay, thanks. Thank you. That was your awesome countdown. Okay. If you want to see a real one, go down to Cape Canaveral. I would close by saying this. As we leave ITSEC, I encourage all of you to think boldly about the role you play in securing future success. Space will continue to shape the battlefield of tomorrow, and your innovations are essential to ensuring we remain ready and dominant. Let's keep that momentum going into 2026. It's a bittersweet moment, handing the reins over to the Army as they start the planning for next year's ITSEC. General Beeler, my battle buddy, you've got a lot of work ahead of you, but you're in great hands with the amazing, exceedingly professional NTSA team. Thank you once again for your dedication and partnership. Safe travels home, and I would just remind everyone that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, the Space Force is always above. Semper Supra. Thank you very much. Okay, look at these guys. It's like I write their OPRs or something. Okay. Now I'd like to invite the 2025 ITSEC Conference Chair, the indomitable, incredible Dr. Annie Lettle, the 2026 Lead Service Executive, Brigadier General Beeler, and the 2026 Conference Chair, Fred Fleury, to the stage for the passing of the ITSEC flag.
That was awesome.
That was really good. All right, it's an Army year now, huh? Come on up, Fred. Don't stay too far back. I gotta, keep you close.
I got your back.
You're like the smarter person
I
in the
got your
room.
back.
All right. So first of all, thank you very, very much. It's an honor to receive the flag from the Air Force and the Space Force. And on behalf of the United States Army, as the lead service for ITSEC 2026, we are going to have a phenomenal rocking time, I'm telling ya. Woo! But before we get there, right, this week has been absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, I have talked to more scholarship winners, more paper writers, more game designers, more industry partners, academic partners this week, and every one of them has provided me with all kinds of input and feedback and things to think about. I've been up all night, the whole time, trying to figure out how can I get all of that cool stuff for free. I know. I'm a dreamer. I can't help it. But there's just so much going on out there. And the ITSEC community, you guys banded together during some turbulent times as we led up to getting here today, but we crossed the LD. I don't know what you call it in the Navy. You left port. We're on our way. We did it. We're here. Well, the Air Force is at the golf course, so, Either way. Sorry, I was told to have a little fun with it, right? Next year, I have to be all serious. But look, you all have shown that we are all embracing the Department of War's acquisition transformation strategy. I honestly think it's nothing new. This community has always been forward-thinking, has always been figuring out how do we do things better. Modeling and simulation experts from our services industry, academia, always collaborating in this space to make sure that we deliver what our warriors need at the pace of wartime, not at the pace of bureaucracy, not at the pace of, let's figure out what the cash flow looks like, but let's deliver what we need at the pace that we need to go to war when the nation calls. And so it's going to be an exciting opportunity to do 2026, but first I want to thank, there's been a lot of thanks going on, but it goes without saying that this thing does not happen without all of the great folks out there, the people who attend, and more importantly, the people who put all of the mental and emotional spirit into this activity. So first, Dr. Ann Little, the ITSEC 2025 Conference Chair, and Dr. Kelly Hale, the ITSEC 2025 Program Chair. You have set the bar high. I want you to know that Mr. Fred Fleury and Michael O'Connor and we have been plotting the entire time on how we are going to top the excellence that you have shown here. I also want to thank the NTSA as the event sponsor. Admiral Buck, your leadership has always been phenomenal, always reaching out, and we are grateful for your support. And more importantly, we're grateful for Debbie Langier's support because, we know that all this stuff doesn't happen without her and her crew. So thank you very much. Mr. Rodney Stevens and Colonel Klopstein as the lead services. You guys have been phenomenal and fabulous. Again, we're plotting against you as well, but only because we love you. And, all of my service battle buddies, Captain Betts, Colonel Young, and Lieutenant Colonel Kunis from the Joint Staff. There we go. We got a little hoorah. Wait, say what was it? All right, okay, all right. Hoo. So again, you know, the services do our best to get everybody we can here, and we are looking forward to being able to drag the Department of the Army folks out of wherever they are hiding to come down here next year and make this an absolutely phenomenal time, and so that you can hear from the actual thought leaders in training, in warfighting fundamentals, and in force development and force design that you all help every day. We know who does the heavy lifting. Our service principals do. And so I absolutely want to give a very special thanks to Heath Morton, King Mulder, Debbie Dawson, Matt Williams, Michael Lamorta, and Gina Terrell. Again, you guys do all the hard work. You guys are hunting down the PAOs and the approval documents and calling people on the night before Thanksgiving at 8 o'clock going, "Where's my document?" So again, thanks so much. The Army is really ready and excited to take on ITSEC 2026, but we know that it's because of the staff and management folks that here at the Hyatt Regency and the Orange County Convention Center that absolutely help run an absolutely professional event. And again, the food was phenomenal all week. Debbie, great pick tonight, great pick throughout the whole event. I'm gonna have to go work out for like the next month just to fit into this uniform in time for the next event. So appreciate all of that. There are busy times ahead. As I mentioned previously, the Army, along with the other services, we're transforming our cultures, we're transforming our organization structures, we're operationalizing acquisition as a war-fighting function, right? It's not about some administrative activity. This is a war-fighting function to deliver lethality and deterrence now. PEO STRI, our former name, we have changed to the Capability Program Executive Office for Simulation Training and Instrumentation, and we are now working with the Portfolio Acquisition Executive for C2 and Counter C2, bringing together the capabilities of transport layer, network, intel, electronic warfare, and sensors, along with the simulation training and test and threat community, to bring all of that together, to bring it to bear, to help train and be more effective, both in the Department of the Army and across all of our services. We're still here in Orlando. We are not going anywhere. The only difference you're going to see is our name, our emphasis on speed, and our penchant for decisive action. Using all the tools available, all of your kit, we are here, we are ready, and we want to field products and technology at the speed of war. We expect to bring together different capabilities from across a wide variety of industry partners, both small businesses. Where are my small business folks? Whoop! Small business and innovation and innovators, and our large business partners who we could not support events like this or other events without. You guys bring the biggest training effects to bear at the fastest pace, obviously within budgetary guidelines, and we must use all the advanced technologies we have to win. So, it's time to unveil the theme, the bold, exciting opportunity to talk about what we're going to call, what we're going to focus on, and where we're going to take you in 2026. Roll of a video, please.
Modern warfare is changing, evolving, relentless. To stay ahead, acquisition must speed up. We must accelerate. Adaptation isn't optional. It's essential. Here's how we change. We'll keep what works, fix what doesn't, value outcomes over process, empower leaders, own decisions, remove silos, learn and adjust. We'll be quicker, from idea to impact. This is a shift in method and mindset. We're turning speed into strength, fast into firepower. We're taking bold action to ensure our soldiers have what they need when they need it, to secure our freedom, to defend, to fight, to win.
And our theme, Beyond the Battlefield, training readiness and lethality for all domain dominance. Woo! Hey, we are 100% committed to that theme. We know you are as well, transforming into a leaner, more lethal fighting force for all of our warriors above, our warriors in the skies, our warriors on land, sea, in the maritime. All of us, we need all of these capabilities to make sure that we can deliver for the people of the United States of America and our partners and allies. And honestly, we couldn't do it without all of you either. We know the value of partners and allies in this space, and we want to make sure we bring you along with us, and frankly, you bring us along with you, because you are doing some phenomenal work out there. Absolutely exciting. So, speaking about faster, more agile, more lethal, I want to thank the Air Force for their valiant attempt to beat the Army and the Navy on the gridiron, and I know you all admitted to that going into this evening's ending event. But as we look at December 13th in Baltimore, the scene of some serious rivalry in the past and some awesome rivalry in the near future. 250 years of history. I know we haven't been playing football that long, but it feels that way, I'm sure. I think it's clear we need to preview a little bit of the theme on the football with the Beyond the Battlefield, all domain dominance. So please, roll the next video. We gotta have a little fun. So ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for a remarkable 2025 ITSEC. Thank you to the Air Force, the Space Force for leading ITSEC 2025. I'd like everybody to please stand for the retirement of the colors. Color guard, retire the colors. So I know that I am what's standing between you and that outstanding DJ and dance floor in the back. So let's give a big round of applause to the Marine Corps Color Guard. Woo! To Casey Muffley for the national anthem and leading us in that. To all the award winners. This concludes ITSEC 2025. Please continue the festivities on the dance floor, and we look forward to seeing you in 2026 at the best ITSEC ever.